Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Positively Montana. I'm Hallie Schwinnard. Each week we travel the state looking for stories and people that inspire. Let's begin with the road to sobriety. A Great Falls woman who knows the struggles of addiction is making that journey a little easier for people facing the challenge.
For a year, a treatment center for women called Gist House has been open, and soon Gist House 2, a similar home for men struggling with addiction, will welcome residents. It's the idea of a Great Falls addiction counselor who's dedicated to opening doors for people in recovery.
But I think God was on our side and helped us find the perfect home for this.
As a recovering addict, Victoria Davenport knows firsthand the struggle of getting clean and sober. Her passion for helping others led to the August 2023 opening of Gist House, a residential treatment house for women.
We've been able to help so many women in our community become clean and sober and find apartments and get jobs and get their kids back, and it's been just beautiful to watch that.
A year later, Victoria and her team are on the verge of opening a second location on the east end of town.
It will be a 30-day treatment program here for the men.
Housing up to 8 men at a time and modeled after a local treatment center where Victoria once worked, Gist House 2 will be staffed around the clock.
We do have a lot of drugs around and alcohol issues, and so it's a safe place for them to go and get the help they need and start their recovery journeys.
We will offer 2 groups a day, co-occurring groups, and then they will go out in the community to sober support groups, and they'll do big book readings, smart recovery, and the 12 steps while they're here.
GIST is an acronym for Get Your Stuff Together, although the word stuff is often interchanged with another 4-letter expletive. Whatever the meaning, Gist House hopes to welcome people in pain and give them the skills to navigate their road to recovery.
It's not just 90 days. It's a lifetime change. And so, they feel the support and understood and the motivation to stay sober.
I didn't get the opportunity to go to an inpatient treatment center, and so I want people to have that opportunity to get away from their direct environment for a bit, and time to think about things, time to work on themselves.
In Great Falls, Tim McGonigal, MTN News.
Montana school districts continue to confront teacher shortages, prompting many to look for new ways to attract educators. Meanwhile, it's happening at a time when 77% of public school teachers are women. So that's exactly where the Miles City Unified School District decided to start, establishing an in-district daycare to keep critical positions filled and parents, especially new moms, close to their babies.
It's a busy day in the classroom.
I love being a teacher.
For Miranda Stevens,
it's been something that I've wanted to do since I was in first grade.
She found that dream job here at Highland Park in Miles City.
I knew I wanted to be over here because of my son.
And becoming a mom to 10-month-old Cohen is also a dream.
Oh, Cohen is so fun. He's very energetic.
But as most mothers know, doing both is hard. It's one reason the Miles City School District has embarked on a mission to make teaching easier for new moms like Stevens.
I can just pop in and watching him play and interact with all the other kids.
The district is one of less than 10 in the state offering its employees an in-district daycare. It's licensed by the state with competitive rates paid by parents, not the district. Superintendent Megan Brown says the idea is a game changer for retaining qualified educators.
That actually helped us to fill for sure 2 long-term sub roles last year that we wouldn't have otherwise been able to fill. It's just necessary, and as we as a state and as a nation continue to struggle with shortages.
59% of Montana counties are considered child care deserts, meaning the supply meets less than a third of estimated demand.
It's been a lot of work, but I'm proud of it.
Principal Erin Landrum knows the scenario all too well.
So when I moved here 6 years ago, I had a 4-year-old daughter that I needed daycare for, and
I could not find daycare.
That experience propelled her to push the board for change, knowing it could mean the difference in keeping great educators, like young mothers, in the classroom when many feel the economic pressures to stay home.
I think it would help moms feel good about leaving their kids to go to work.
I'm not worried about what my son is doing, and like I can, if I'm ever having a bad day, I can just go get a hug from him just right across the hall.
And it's working, attracting special education teacher Erin Hould back to the classroom, while her little girl attends the daycare down the hall.
I taught for a couple of years and then I stopped because I really struggled with my kids being at daycares.
As Miles City's first female superintendent and a mother herself, Brown believes if you can empower teachers to succeed, they will.
I think we all have to be looking at all the ways that we can do that so that we get our best educators in our districts for our kids.
Starting with a good foundation of family support.
I just love the fact that I get to come to school every day with my son.
In Miles City, Andrea Lutz, MTN News.
Mead, it's one of the oldest alcoholic drinks. It's made by fermenting honey with water. JT Robertson is the owner of Bearded Viking Mead Company and a veteran of 14 years in the armed forces. MTN has an inside look at JT's life and the history behind his drink spanning more than 22,000 years.
An ancient artifact.
A lot of people think that I say meat, but it's mead, honey, water, and yeast for the most part.
This recipe dates back at least 20,000 years, but took JT Robertson just 2 weeks of watching through YouTube.
Just run out of things to do when you're bored. I had 3 beehives and had harvested 100 pounds of honey. Life is about doing, so don't talk about it, just go do it.
And that self-discipline, mastered through 14 years of military.
I also learned how to drink in the Marine Corps.
JT's a part of the generation compelled to enlist by sights we had never seen before.
I enlisted on September 12th of 2001.
For him, September 11th felt personal.
I had a 9-month-old daughter, and I had never been in a fight before. I enlisted to protect her, to learn how to fight. I chose the Marine Corps because they were the fastest ones to be able to teach me how to fight.
Alongside the fight, he also found reliability. The same reliability that makes up 85% of his company today.
If you tell them to do something, they're going to go do it. I don't have to, babysit or I don't have to micromanage, I guess is the proper term.
JT says the greatest reward is being back home, seeing his local craft enjoyed by Montana communities.
I go to Billings, or I go to Bozeman, or I go to Livingston, and I see people drinking the mead, and they don't even know who I am, and I'm just watching them enjoy it, and they just keep talking about it and keep ordering more.
Marcus Kakova, MTN News.
The Butte Elks Club focuses on community service, social events, and charity. Now the club is celebrating its building's 100th birthday with a new look.
Now that is one old elk, and he's been hanging out here at the 240 Elk Lodge in Butte for the past 100 years. But now the members want to give this century-old building a facelift. So come with me and I'll show you what it looks like. You stay.
We want this building to be here for another 100 years, so you can all rest assured the Elks and the Elks building will be here for many, many years to come.
The building's owner has invested more than $500,000 to refurbish the first floor of this 3-story building. Most notably, large street-level windows were added, and the interior was increased for more room. This will make it more accommodating for large events in the future.
Let's say you have 500, 600, 700 people, you need multiple buildings to handle that. Well, the Elks can handle 1,000 people in this building, all 3 floors.
The Elks has been an active, charity-driven club in Butte since the late 19th century and once had a large membership.
In the old days, this lodge had excess of 3,000 members.
The club now has about 144 active members today, but they hope to increase membership with the remodeling.
Meeting all kinds of new people and taking dance lessons, and yeah, it's kind of the center of my social life, you might say.
The public will be able to see these changes at an open house Saturday, November 16th, beginning at 3 in the afternoon. In Butte, John Amy, MTN News.
Still to come on this edition of Positively Montana, a group hard at work to provide an economic boost for our state. How they're doing it right after the break.
More stories from the heart of the Treasure State are on the way when Positively Montana continues after this. Welcome back to Positively Montana.
Welcome back to Positively Montana. A group of Montana ambassadors are working overtime, traveling state lines to provide an economic boost to the Treasure State. They're doing it through hit shows like Yellowstone and the newest technology that the world has to offer.
In Montana, micro situations are leading to major connections and commerce thanks to a very intentional program that began right here at the state capitol by Governor Schwinden.
I was speaking about the legacy of Montana silversmiths.
On this day, this CEO is speaking in front of the Montana Ambassadors Group, a legacy program celebrating 40 years of making connections that matter.
We're 51 years old this year. We make beautiful jewelry and buckles to help all of our consumers celebrate what matters for them.
What matters for many now is watching hit TV shows like Yellowstone while boosting the Montana economy. The actors are wearing Montana silversmiths belt buckles, helping spread the spirit of the West to a national audience while benefiting Montanans who work at the Montana Silversmiths factory in Columbus.
Progress moves at the speed of relationships. And so those relationships can't happen if we're not having conversations.
Conversations about the film industry in Montana are definitely happening among the 200 plus ambassadors, leading to more film productions across the state. In fact, the state's film commissioner is also an ambassador.
I'm Allison. I'm from Wolf Point, and I work in the film industry. I'm here to bring great ideas to Montana by being in the ambassadors.
And it's not just film.
I'm Marcel. I'm from Ecolaka. I work at Big Sky Economic Development, and I'm an ambassador to be an advocate.
The Montana Ambassadors Group crosses state lines for regular meetings with chapters in Washington and Colorado with goals like bringing tech and even trail projects to our state.
Not everybody wants to come here and go fishing on the river, so creating different opportunities to get people out.
Via critical conversations, spurring economic development.
We ultimately decided to put this as the preferred route coming through the Paradise Valley.
The ambassadors are hand-selected by fellow ambassadors and appointed by the governor.
A lot of times it's like this one connection, this one conversation, an introduction, and a lot of that stems from some ambassadors.
In Helena, Diane Parker, MTN News.
November is National Native American Heritage Month, and Indian Education for All teachers at Helena High School put together a bunch of activities to celebrate.
Students of all ages are learning about Native American culture and traditions for Rock Your Mocs Week.
It's important to bring awareness and acknowledgement to the Native peoples of this land.
Helena High School held a powwow on Friday during an all-school assembly, which included students from Bryan Elementary School. Friday is International Rock Your Mocs Day, but the high school celebrated all week, watching documentaries, learning and playing traditional games, and participating in Indigenous song and dance.
We've heard some really positive feedback. The kids are excited to do something different with their day, and it's something they don't know, so most of the kids don't know.
The hour-long powwow was a collaboration with Helena High School, Last Chance Community Powwow, Magpie Singers, Helena Indian Alliance, and Helena Education Foundation. Students watched and joined in traditional dances and competed in the potato dance.
We're on their lands, we need to share it, and we need to share their history, their stories with them. So it's part of our responsibility.
In Helena, I'm Allie Kaiser, MTN News.
According to the American Diabetes Association, the burden of diabetes impacts about 77,000 Montanans. Here in Yellowstone County, the YMCA and Intermountain Health are working to prevent that diagnosis and decrease those numbers.
I was in the position where it was, I weigh what I weigh, I'm heavy, I'm fat, and I'm not going to change, so I might as well just live with it.
We all know changing our lifestyle and diet can be a challenge, but at the Intermountain Health's Diabetes Prevention Program, health professionals are there to help.
It's about changing the way you think about your food and about your exercise and activity and just overall a healthier lifestyle.
Jason Newell is currently going through the year-long program for a second time. A few years ago, Jason was diagnosed pre-diabetic.
I had a very sedentary lifestyle. I didn't work out at all. I ate whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. It was not terribly healthy.
Now he's coached by professional dietitian Renee Lindeen, who celebrates small accomplishments.
Small, sustainable changes. So we're not trying to make a quick fix overnight.
There's currently about 100 participants in the program. It's for patients with early onset diabetes, high risk factors, and those with sedentary lifestyles who might need a small push to make a big difference.
I'll have people come in sometimes and say, the scale didn't do what I wanted it to do today, but my clothes are fitting better. And so we call those kind of non-scale victories.
And through the program, Jason realized taking care of yourself can be fun too.
So I was actually pleasantly surprised because one of the things we tried as a class was water aerobics. And I never thought that water aerobics was anything I would remotely enjoy.
A lot of times when we think of physical activity or exercise, it's almost like it's a chore. I would always recommend find something fun.
Fun and functional, and something we can all do in the name of health. In Billings, Matt Carmack, MTN News.
Still to come on this edition of Positively Montana, at the peak of holiday season, a postal worker with 40 years under her belt is hanging up the keys. Her story right after the break.
More stories from the heart of the Treasure State are on the way when Positively Montana continues after this.
Welcome back to Positively Montana. Red Lodge is losing a beloved member of its Postal Service team. She's been with the USPS for 4 decades, sometimes working 3 jobs. But now she says it's time to retire, and her daughters and the community say she's earned this break.
Before the snow can shiver off to glaze the ground,
I'm just working, trying to get through the day. It's a lot of mail today. It's Monday.
the United States Postal Service is up and at 'em. But for the ever humble Arnetta Brownlow, it's no ordinary Monday.
Am I on? Oh boy.
This is the last Monday of more than 40 years delivering mail to Red Lodge 6 days a week.
I am her biggest fan. I just love her to pieces.
Audrey Bonagoski worked alongside Arnetta for 12 years.
But she was the cleaning lady, she was the sub, she was the route person, she was everything to the Postal Service.
But it isn't just former co-workers showing up to celebrate.
I've known Arnetta for 37 years.
Give me an A!
About 25 years now, since 1989.
20 years?
Over 40 years. Well over 40 years.
Why show up today?
She showed up every day. She's shown up every day for decades.
And that's no exaggeration.
The only time she took off was when she had appendicitis. But she still showed up at work, and they made her go to the hospital.
Arnetta has worked up to 5 jobs at once to provide for her family of 5 daughters, one of whom has worked with her for 2 decades.
Watching her have 3 jobs growing up my whole life, I always thought it was the woman's job to do that.
For the Brownlows, working hard to deliver mail is a family affair, with Arnetta even taking over her husband's route this year.
I know this last year has been a little rough, losing my father.
He just passed away in January. This is the route that I'm finishing up for him.
But she says there's a job, and it needs doing, at least for a few more days.
It gives me something to get up for in the morning, that's for sure.
The way of the
Especially now,
USPS.
You talk about, what's the old saying? Delivery.
Through rain and snow
Yes.
and sleet and shine.
That was never.
Defined by people like Arnetta.
We should all live like Arnetta.
Yeah, we should.
We should work like she has. We should parent like she has. We should love like she has.
Marcus Kakova, MTN News.
Billings has taken the next step towards building a state-of-the-art ice arena. The unique public-private partnership comes on the heels of the failed Parks bond last fall, when voters admitting the city needs recreational activities, but ultimately chose not to pay for it.
This space next to Amen Park will soon turn into a recreation campus and will house indoor ice arenas and other various sports courts. Something that's been in the works for years, it hopes to expand hockey opportunities and bring an economic drive to Billings.
Billings could soon see a whole lot more of this. A new nonprofit, the Yellowstone Ice Foundation, announced Thursday they are moving forward with a new ice arena as a part of a larger Amen Park recreation campus.
I really believe it'll compete with the Metro for bringing an economic development to Billings.
And the $12 million two-sheet ice building is already half funded, thanks to a $6 million donation from Signal Peak Energy.
It was time for the private sector to step up and put up the dollars to still allow a portion of this rec center to be built, and we've focused our efforts on bringing and improving hockey and ice sports in Billings.
Still looming on people's minds is the failed Parks bond from last year, a $43 million proposal, most of which was earmarked for a large rec center at Amen. But the South Billings Urban Renewal Association says this will be different.
We will not have to run a bond issue. The T-bid from the Chamber has stepped up and will help us with any operating deficiency that we have. And so there will be no new taxes to the people.
Instead of one gigantic building with all those different recreational pursuits included, this will be more of a campus feel where it'll be specific building for each specific sport or organization.
That is thanks to a private and public partnership. The new group hopes to break ground on the ice rink in spring. They are beginning a capital campaign to raise the other $6 million. The ice arena will come first with potential new tenants.
We met with an individual from Canada that's very interested in bringing a junior hockey league team to Billings, and so the hockey facility will have seating to hold it. I think it's going to be about 3,000 people.
But Parks and Rec in Sabura will fund the court's building and surrounding area, an estimated $22 million investment. While there is still more work to be done, the city will soon skate into a new future.
I've been working on it for 4 years. Today's a very exciting day to have this happen and going forward with it.
In Billings, Isabel Sparts, MTN News.
We hope you enjoyed this week's edition of Positively Montana. I'm Hallie Schwinnard, and I'll see you right back here next week.